you like the broadcast, to follow and to like. And if you want to go even farther, to find me on Patreon and support me, or here on Haps. I came back because I just finished a broadcast on the Eastern tent caterpillar, and then I was like, wow, like this one's eating. I want to show you guys what it looks like when it eats. So here we are. I've not been dared to eat one. I mean, I guess maybe you kind of dared me to eat one last broadcast, David Dunn. But this one is eating. So I thought that I see why you're saying that, because it says munching, like as if I'm munching them. But no, they are doing the munching, not me. So I just wanted to show you guys the munching, because it's really fun and cute. And like, it's literally the caterpillar's job to eat. Their job as a caterpillar is to get as much energy as possible as they get ready to go into the adult phase of their life. So here's this one that's just chowing down row upon row upon row of plant leaf here. You can see how they're able to eat up so much leaf, eat up so much foliage. And you can kind of see the shine of the stomata, the simple eyes, if you look. For some reason, maybe because my lens is on, my screen on my phone got really dark. So it's hard for me to see what I'm holding up and showing you guys. Oh, I can look on my computer and see. Okay. Actually, I think I'll try. Can I try zooming in? Is this still in focus? This is still in focus. Okay. Yeah, the old manual typewriter eating method. Yep, pretty much. Just goes down the line and starts back up at the top again. Hi, Vis. How are you? So it's really fun to watch caterpillars eat. Let me see if I can just, I can't zoom in when it's facing this way, can I? All right, I'll put this back and try to not touch the sensor so my phone stays bright. One sec. I'll make it brighter to start with too. Okay, that way I can hold this up more easily. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I could hear it a little bit earlier, but not when the lawnmower outside was going off. So here's our little friend holding the leaf with his legs. You can see those pokey legs holding the leaf, and chowing down. Let's see if it's going to eat the whole tip or if a part of it's going to fall off. Oh, look at that edge. What's going to happen? Oh, wow, that piece of leaf is still holding on. It fell to the ground. Okay. So they do leave a little trail of fallen leaf behind. They must have strong jaws. Yeah. I mean, you can kind of tell too, they have their whole head capsule. Caterpillars have pretty big heads, and probably because a lot of, they probably have a decent ratio of jaw muscles up in that head capsule. And as I mentioned before, it's a caterpillar, it's a larval insect's job to just eat. They're not concerned with finding a mate or finding any host plants for their future adult selves. Their job as a larva, as a caterpillar, is to chow down on their host plant, which their mom conveniently and kindly placed them upon as an egg, so that they'd hatch, chow. Eventually, once they're done eating, they go find a place to pupate, or make their cocoon, their silken, cozy cocoon, where they do not overwinter. This is not an overwintering species. It'll be in its cocoon for like 2 to 3 weeks, and then eventually pop out and be an adult, find a mate, then go and, if it's a female, find a host plant to lay eggs on, and the cycle starts over again once spring comes around. Abyss says, imagine if mammals had a larval and pupa stage. What a disaster that would have been. Hard to even imagine. Yeah. And Frank says, do they ever go for things other than leaves, like berries and flowers? I don't know. It's a good question. So They could potentially, I guess, go for the flowers because when they're active, the flowers are still kind of around. I can even test that out by getting a old apple flower and seeing um, if this guy goes for it or if one of the other little ones go for it. Turn it around a little bit as it. Oh, some poop came out. Woohoo! The system's working. No jams in the system. It's eating it. The food is getting processed through its body. And from the other end, the waste will exit and the nutrients will be retained in the caterpillar. So this is also one reason why caterpillars have such soft bodies because they're eating so much food, they're growing really fast. And if they had hard bodies like many adult insects have, then it would be way harder and it just wouldn't be cost efficient for them to invest a lot of energy in making really tough exoskeletons. So soft, squishy bodies it is for many larval insects, especially the ones that are fully holometabolous, that go through complete metamorphosis from um, egg to larva to pupa to adult. So Abyss says Frankman's question got me thinking, do they have endogenous cellulase or um, do they rely on microbes to digest cellulose? Um, I don't know. The thing is that like pretty much all eukaryotic organisms, multicellular organisms have microbes, microorganisms in them, in their bodies, doing different things. So it's possible. And I don't know, is that my answer? More frost has fallen. Um, David says there are some species where the caterpillars specialize in the flowers of the plant. Oh yes, that is a good point. And there's some species where, some situations where the caterpillars or grubs specialize in the seeds, and we call them specifically seed predators. Hello, Rusinski. Thanks for your question. You are asking, do the hairs serve some purpose or protection? Yeah, great question. So I don't know specifically for these, but in general, hair can help with sensing the world around an insect. Hair can help with sensing vibrations around an insect, which is similar to sound, I suppose. Um, they can sometimes help deter parasites, um, like a defense as well. It can also help with warmth, like a layer of insulation as well. So I don't know specifically for this group, but those are some general purposes of hairs and insects. And in insects, we call the hairs setae, Setae, or seta is the singular. So, yeah, Maron says, I think hair is an early warning system. Yeah. Even humans experience hair as an early warning system sometimes. If someone pulls your hair, look out for them. They're messing with you. Hello, Luke. How are you doing today? Yeah, so we have a very hungry caterpillar here. I talked a bunch about it earlier. The gist is that they're native species, sometimes seen as a pest species, but they're not. They're just they are in balance with nature. They have predators. They have plants they eat. They have other animals that eat them. So it's good. It's good to have them around um, in their range. So this one's really chowing down the leaf, working away. You can see the shiny flash of the mandibles, whoops, as they do their work. Chowing down, going to town. No, not camera shy, this one. Probably has no idea. Here's its whole body. Hairs all the way down its back. Yeah, So, all right. I do have to go, but I wanted to show you guys this. I wanted to share this because we didn't get to see any of them eating during the last broadcast, and I think it is really fun. Like it's almost meditative, or just like seems it's just such a productive action. Them eating, very productive. Oh, Abyss says that there's a theory on the naked ape as to why we have lesser hair compared to other primates. One theory is that our ancestors' ability to swim had some contributions. Interesting. Yeah, I guess like fish don't have hair, do they? Or I guess mammals. It's a mammal thing to have hair too, but we do have less than other mammals for sure. Oh, this one switched leaves. Why did you switch leaves, caterpillar? Now it's eating the leaf that it's standing on. But they're smart enough not to bite themselves off a leaf, I'm pretty sure. um, different caterpillars have different systematic ways of eating leaves. Like monarch, here, sorry, it was a little out of focus. Like monarch caterpillars, they will sometimes nip the bottom, the base stem of a leaf, the petiole, so that the latex of the plant doesn't flood them and interfere with them eating the plant. So that's one way that you know that they've had that connection for a long time, the plant and the caterpillar. An arms race, eat or be eaten, to eat and not be eaten. So, all right. I gotta go, but thanks guys for coming by. Hope you enjoyed watching the very hungry caterpillar eat. And I will keep you all posted as they start to pupate and then eventually emerge into adults. So, growing up on the bug scope. Hopefully, they'll live a long and happy life. All right. Oh, yeah. Abyss, the monarch butterfly migration is greatly threatened because, well, that's a whole different topic. But yeah, they probably won't go extinct themselves, but the migration is very threatened right now. So, thanks reminds me of my youth garden in Thatcher. Oh, cool, awesome. These remind me of growing up in my family's backyard in the Philadelphia area, which is why they're extra special to me. Okay, bye, Biss. Bye, everyone. Cheers. Have a great day and weekend. Oh wow, what did I just